Hey everybody, it's Eddie from Tokyo. This is your cryptocurrency update from Japan. And in this video, I'm going to tell you that it is getting serious for XRP. Stick with me. I think you're going to like this. We are very bullish at the moment. At the time of this recording, we have a digital asset that is sitting at $1.28. There are a few factors, but there is one factor in particular I really want to highlight in this video, and I think you'll see that it probably is contributing to the 10% up in the last 24 hours. One of the many use cases for XRP is the company Ripple, who uses the asset as a bridge currency moving fiat to fiat in cross-border money transfers. They have an annual swell event starting on Tuesday with a lot of speakers, and no doubt there's going to be some new announcements. Do I think this is the main reason? No, not really, but we have seen in the past that it does usually have an effect on the price. I think one of the main reasons, but not the most important reason that I'm going to discuss, is Bitcoin. Bitcoin is pumping. And so it is bringing the broader market up with it. The market cap is sitting at 2.78 trillion. And with its 43% dominance, it is currently at 66,098. It's getting very close to the high that it set on October 20th, which was 66,698. Do I think it is because of Alex Cobb has returned back from South Korea on his 3-month journey and started the XRP Burst Watch? No, I don't think so. But I tell you, it just wouldn't be an XRP pump without Alex. For 5 years, we've come to expect that combination. So I also want to point out the leak that Leonidas found on the Ripple website that was immediately removed after he uploaded his video about the liquidity hub that is coming in 2022. Well, maybe that has a little bit to do with it. If you want to take a look at the video that I did yesterday, you'll see that it is pretty significant for the digital asset XRP. But what I think is driving part of this price action is coming from SBI. SBI is the largest outside shareholder of Ripple. They're a huge supporter of XRP on-demand liquidity usage, and the conglomerate announced that it is opening up some new payment corridors, and it is doing it using RippleNet, the Ripple technology from Thailand, first to Europe and the US. Now, in Thailand, part of that corridor is with the Bank of Ayudhya, which is sometimes called Krungsi Bank. This is an SBI Ripple Asian deal. That is the joint venture company that puts RippleNet rails down all throughout Asia. Bank of Ayudhya, or Krungsi Bank, is a member of Japan's largest bank, MUFG, and they partnered with Ripple to test this technology all the way back in May 2018. What does that tell you? It tells you that we just don't change the legacy banking system overnight, and patience does prove out in this space. So the bank is the 5th largest financial group in Thailand with a 74-year history. On November 4th, they partnered with NIUM. This is a very, very significant partnership because NIUM is an on-demand liquidity user, and they put into place with Krungsi this partnership to expand across Europe, UK, US, and Asia Pacific. Now, here is where it gets really serious. NIUM, a seasoned swell event speaker in the past, raised $200 million to become the first global B2B payments unicorn from Southeast Asia in July. The company's valuation has soared above $1 billion. But here we go. NIUM, on October 25th, launched the first global platform for crypto as a service for a banking as a service solution. And they're doing it first to the US. They're allowing financial institutions to integrate crypto capabilities to buy, to sell, and to hold digital assets for them. Hello. Do you see what's happening here? NIUM integrates crypto into other platforms. They take care of the anti-money laundering. They take care of the processing. They take care of the custody. So the banks can focus on their customers. They provide a closed loop, all designed around a payment infrastructure. They're licensed to do this in 40 markets around the world. And you can see here where they talk about that solution, you see the Ripple logo. I'm telling you, it's getting serious for the use case of the digital asset XRP. I want to say thank goodness James K. Filan, Jimmy James, is back on Twitter. You can get on his Twitter feed and you'll see a very good, detailed, step-by-step to-do list that is going to occur with the SEC versus Ripple lawsuit. And there's a lot to do still. So I'm not going to focus on that in this video, but if you want to jump to it early, definitely go to James K. Filan's Twitter site. And a little bit of fluff, well, we've got the Mr. Donuts, which is so famous in Japan for making collaborations for their yummy, yummy donuts. I don't think I've had one for a couple years, but I sure do like what they do in terms of their creativeness. This was the selection that they did for Halloween this year. You can see this is the rendition of a black cat and then a ghost, and I don't know what this pink one is. Sorry. But what they are going to launch very soon is Pokemon donuts. Yeah, these are donuts. And that, of course, is Eevee on the right. Pokemon seems to be having a real big resurgence of popularity. I don't know about the country you're living in, but for Japan, it is getting very popular again. And in addition to getting popular, I guess handing money out around the globe is one of those popular things to do. I can't believe it that the Japanese government is going to hand nearly $1,000 to everybody under the age of 18 in Japan. That's about 16% of the population. So this distribution is quite interesting. And for the adults, it looks like they're going to ramp up the Go-To campaign again, which gives you really serious discounts at hotels and extra spending money. I mean, you can go to a whole list of destinations that have been pre-approved by the government for 50% off, and then they give you spending money for your trip. I have done it before, and it's amazing. It really is amazing. And in addition to that, it looks like with the easing of restrictions to travel, they're going to also have a campaign for foreigners. So I want you to keep your eye on this Japan travel site, which I'll put a link to it in the description below because they're going to have the details. This is a really great site. It really shows you how to fully enjoy your trip here, and gives you lots of good ideas, and it gives you lots of background. This is Shibuya. I have stood right on that corner as well. This is right across from the Google building that was built across from the Hachiko West exit at the station. Anyway, it's one of those, I think, really great places to visit to see Tokyo from the middle of Shibuya. Anyway, I am curious what kind of campaign they're going to come up with for getting foreigners to come back to Japan, but I'm sure it will be good. And one of the go-to campaigns I'm hoping is going to tie into something in Kyoto. I would love to make a trip to Kyoto because this time of year it is spectacular. Or up around Yamanashi, where you can get a close-up view of Mount Fuji. Both of those are kind of on my want to go list. All right, everybody, do take care. Sayonara for now. Bye bye.